why are you here? This is... I mean, I guess that's fine. Come in.
Oh man.
Hello.
I did such a good job. Did you see the last one I sent you?
Yes, I did. Proud of yourself?
Anyway, I'm gonna go shower now.
I just started like a live stream to see if like it would be like a good way to start like verbalizing my notes, so I could also like listen to it later. Oh no, not yet. Do you want to be in there?
Sure. Hello.
But yeah. And somebody popped on, and I was holding the computer trying to figure out where to put it, and I looked at the camera and I went, "Why are you here?" And then they left.
No.
And I was like visibly startled. I don't know who it was.
Like a random person?
Yeah. Like it is public. I could make it private, but I feel like part of the jazz is seeing if anybody shows up.
Okay. Yeah. Anyway, I got a dip and gift food as well.
Oh yeah.
Thank you very much.
Of course.
That was very helpful. And I did such a good job. Like I did all the different guards and stuff to like get it all together. And oh my God.
You did a very good job. Well done.
Yeah.
Bye-bye. I do not like this. People just be doing this for a living. I'm just trying to take some notes. It's weird. And it is absolutely freezing. Not that I'm bitter or anything. And I have this one stupid curl of hair that will not lie fucking flat. Just watch, this is exactly when people start showing up. So far, taxes have been implicitly incorporated into the computations through the use of before-tax MAR. Minimum annual rate of return. If impact of taxes is explicitly accounted for, then MAR used for projects must be after-tax MAR. The MAR of after-tax equals roughly the MAR of before tax times 1 minus the actual tax given. Epcom Corp is considering purchasing a small device used to test blah blah blah. First cost of $45,000. Brings about a saving of $23,000 per year. Also, a $7,300 operating cost associated with the new device. Salvage value will be $5,000 in 5 years. Corporate tax rate is 42%, and after-tax MAR is 12%. And MAR of after tax equals MAR before tax times 1 minus the actual tax rate. Really hope this doesn't show a YouTube thumbnail of just me yawning. Three cash flow elements to this example. First cost is $45,000 investment. This is negative cash flow at year 0. Annual savings of $23,000, but minus the $7,300 in the operating costs. Leaves you a net positive cash flow of $15,700 at each of the years, end of years 1 through 5. Companies are taxed on net profits, which is the revenues minus the expenses. Tax rules: capital purchases can't be claimed as an expense in the year they're purchased. Depreciation is referred to as capital allowance. So capital allowance equals the depreciation expenses, and undepreciated value is the actual book value. Tax rules for the example. Specify the capital allowance for the tester is calculated as straight line depreciation. It's the present worth of the tester's first cost. With straight line depreciation of the asset is going to be constant at $45,000 divided by 5 equals 9,000. 9 times 5 equals, yeah, it does, okay. The salvage value isn't accounted for when you calculate the depreciation expense for the purpose of tax calculations, because you treat that separately later, and salvage value doesn't really matter. Capital allowances equal depreciation expenses. Depreciation expenses give rise to tax benefits in the form of an annuity of 9,000 times 0.42, the previous tax rate, which equals $3,780. The present worth of the savings first cost. Savings first cost, okay. So this is the depreciation expenses from the annuity of $9,000 times 0.042, which results in an annuity of $3,780. So you find the present worth of that using the present worth over annuity equation. So it loses $9,000 per year, and that's the depreciation expense. So that's why you get a tax benefit. of 9,000 times 0.42, and that gives you 3,780. Now we're looking for the present worth of the annual net savings. Reduce the net annual savings by the tax rate, and then bring the amount to a present worth. So you're saving about 23,000. And we're subtracting the 7,300 because that's the operating cost. It's eating into your savings. And then you multiply that by the tax rate, which is 1 minus 0.42. So you take away the tax percentage from your entire net savings, basically. And let's see. You multiply that by the present worth over the annuity equation to get the present worth from the annuity, because we're working in annuities at the moment. I want snacks. Present worth and annual worth tax calculations. Summarizing procedure for present worth comparison. First cost, add the present worth of tax savings due to depreciation expenses to the first cost. For savings or expenses, multiply by 1 minus taxes and convert to present worth. Oh, okay, so it's saying to find the first cost. Add the present worth of tax savings due to depreciation expenses to the first cost. To find savings or expenses, multiply by 1 minus t and convert to present worth. Solve at your scrap value. Multiply by 1 minus t and convert to present worth, so it's the same as savings or expense. But it says that that's just because the example is simple so far. What is the present worth of the components of the investment? So the first cost is negative $45,000. And then you have an annuity of $3,780 per year. And this is because we're directly finding the present worth. And this is related to the earlier slide, where it tells you how to do each thing. So then that gives you the present worth of the first cost, which is actually you're only paying $31,374. Present worth of savings is 23,000 minus the payment that you made of 7,300 times 1 minus the tax rate 0.42. And you get that into the present from the annuity by taking the present over annuity equation. For the present worth of the salvage value, you take $5,000, you multiply it by 1 minus 0.42, and you do that because the salvage value will be 5,000 in 5 years, so you use the salvage value. Okay, and then you sum all of those values for the total present worth.